Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. With the season 4 update, of course, we get these standard patch notes that drop right away with the new weapon balancing, the gameplay changes, the bug fixes, all that stuff per usual. But alongside every other major title update, it seems, they're also always adding in new files to the back end of the game. New game files are updated, and oftentimes those game files are then data mined, and we get various leaks for upcoming content updates. And that's exactly what happened here with the Season 4 update earlier on last week. We've got some brand new content reveals via the in-game files, some brand new content leaks. Some of them are pretty interesting, I guess, to say the least. So jumping right into these, a good bit of this information is stemming from Task Force leakers over on Twitter. Initially, we actually got word of 2 brand new operators that were added to the game files. Now, we already have our operator lineup for this season. The initial Call of Duty blog detailed that we have a bunch of new operators dropping, 5 to be exact. Plus, we also have the boys crossover coming up here as well. And we'll be talking more on that in just a bit, actually, because there's some other interesting leaks that have to do with that. But as far as these newest operator leaks go, it appears that this is likely going to be for Season 5, and the names that come up here are very interesting. The first one is actually Mace. Now, you might recall that Mace was an operator back in Modern Warfare 2019, so that would be another repeat operator. We obviously just had Nikto drop as a part of Season 4, and he's like the main seasonal operator, obviously also a returning one from Modern Warfare 2019. So I won't lie, a little bit bummed that we're not seeing too many new operators and a lot of rehashed ones and reused ones from Modern Warfare and also Warzone 1. But then this next name, one that quite frankly I wasn't expecting, Graves. Yes, Philip Graves, or Phil Graves from the campaign. I see you guys commenting about this all the time. Zach, are we going to get a Graves operator? Zach, I would love to see a Philip Graves operator happen. I want to play as him in multiplayer. Oftentimes the multiplayer story and the multiplayer operator list is canon to that of what the overall lore and storyline is in any given year. And you might recall, slight spoiler alert here, if you haven't played the MW2 campaign yet, you may want to skip ahead a few seconds. But in one of the final missions in the game, we have that massive boss fight with Graves when he's in the tank, and that tank blows up, and presumably Philip Graves is taken out. He's killed, right? So he wouldn't usually become an operator in multiplayer if that was the case. But to be fair, in the classic, hey, if you don't see this person die on screen, did they really die? Technically, we just saw a tank explode. We don't know for 100%, certainty if Graves in fact was in the tank when it blew up. So because he was just recently updated in the files, that would indicate that yes, this is a new update, this is a new leak, and this is teasing the future content of MW2 multiplayer, DMZ, and Warzone 2. So Graves could in fact be coming as an operator, and I'm sure if that does end up coming to fruition, as always, keep in mind with any and all leaks that we discuss here today or on any other video here on the channel, these are subject to change. These things are not set in stone. This is not official by any means. It is leaks, it is rumors. But if Graves does return, we're gonna get a whole storyline, little cutscene video probably explaining how the heck he got out of that tank and we somehow all missed it, right, in the, again, classic Hollywood style. So very curious to see what exactly stems from that. Now, this next bit of information here isn't necessarily a leak like the remainder of the content is, but it is something I wanted to point out because it's kind of peculiar. Obviously, every single season with the new Battle Pass update, the Battle Pass screen has a countdown timer for how long said Battle Pass is active. It basically is a season timer. And when that runs out, that's when the new season begins. And you might have noticed that on the menu from day one, the Season 4 Battle Pass said Season 4 was going to last for 48 days, which would mean this season is coming to a close on August 2nd, making it one of, if not the single shortest season that we've had since maybe MW 2019. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot recall how long every single season that we've had from MW 2019, Cold War, and Vanguard up until now has been, but usually they're about 8 weeks, if not longer. We've had some like 10-week seasons here and there. 48 days is pretty short, so it's going to be interesting to see what that means for the upcoming timeline. When Season 5 drops, is that one then going to be extended to last until the end of MW2 when MW3 drops? Because that's currently slotted for November 10th, I think, is the leaked and rumored release date for that. So the seasonal schedule just got very interesting because what we've heard up until now is that there is no season 6, it's just season 5. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that as well. Anyways, as we move back on into some of the new leaks here, quick reminder, if you guys are new here, every single day I got you covered with all things you need to know between MW2, Warzone 2, and DMZ. So feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to stay up to date. And if you guys enjoy this video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. But we also got a few other interesting game file leaks and even some things that some of the data miners and leakers have previewed in images that I'm sure have since been DMCA'd by the time this video goes up over on Twitter. But there's actually word of a new audio pack coming. Of course, we just got the throwback audio pack that features the Lockman and then also the Hemlock. And I'm not gonna lie, thing's kind of a scam. It's cool that like your game audio changes to the classic Nuke and the OG MW2 S&D sounds, but you have to be using one of the blueprint guns, and those blueprint guns are a joke for throwback audio. But this new one apparently is just straight up an MW2 2009 music pack. So you'd have the score of the original MW2 playing in game, which would presumably mean that we're going to have some sort of audio pack update or music selector update happening for this entire client for MW2, Warzone 2, and DMZ, unless they're just simply calling this a war track, and then the leakers were like, you know, kind of misinterpreting what exactly it was in the files. But curious to see that we could potentially have whole audio packs dropping now for just straight up music. Anything to monetize random things, I guess, this year, right? And then finally, as I alluded to earlier, we do have some new details on the Boys crossover. This was initially teased in the Season 4 Vondel reveal trailer, and you might recall that in the original reveal blog for Season 4, there was an operator mentioned by the name of Butch as an in-season bundle, and all the Butch information was redacted. People then saw the Boys trailer and was like, wait a second, Butch is an operator, Butcher is the main character in the Boys, or one of the main characters in the Boys. That's got to be like just the one-to-one correlation. Turns out not so much. Butch is actually going to be like a 4th of July themed operator, according to various leaks and rumors and some data mined images that unfortunately I can't show on screen, which means that the Boys crossover, which reportedly, I don't know how accurate this information is. I saw some leakers talking about it, but I don't think they could fully verify it. Could be a combination of Soldier Boy and then Butcher as operators. We're just going to have to wait and see on that one, I think, though. But that could mean those could also be additional operators for this season. We could have 6 or 7 new operators by the time season 4 ends, or as always, that could end up getting pushed back to like season 5, and it was just so happened to be teased in the initial Vondel trailer there. Really only time is going to tell for that one, but some further clarification on what exactly to expect for some in-season content updates there. Altogether, some very interesting leaks, some things that I definitely did not expect, and some surprises here and there. But that is going to wrap things up for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications to stay up to date with everything going on between Warzone, MW2, and DMZ. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.